Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mustafa. Today I'm going to show you how you can pass a parameter in your URL and use that parameter in your application. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's get started. First of all, let me create a new root. Here I'm going to create a new root, app.root. And then let's here create a root and I'm going to name it just greeting. And then in order to pass a parameter, you need to pass it in angular brackets. So I'm gonna pass here angular brackets, and then inside those two angular brackets, you need to pass the name of that parameter. So of course you can name it whatever you want. So you can say here just P, the letter P. And then let's create a function. So I'm going to create here a function def, and then I'm going to also name it greeting. And then you can pass that parameter here that we passed in the URL to the function. So I'm going to pass it here, P. And then inside that function, you can use that parameter in your application, and you can do whatever you want with this parameter. So let me here just return this parameter to show you that this parameter has been passed from the URL to the function and then to our application. Now if you save and if you run your Python file, guess what? First of all, it's gonna deploy our application on my local server. So as you can see, the application has been deployed on my local server. Let me head on over to my browser and open this URL. So in the browser, as you can see now, let me go to the new URL, which is greeting, and then hit enter. It's not gonna work because we need to pass a parameter. So here I'm gonna say hello, and then hit enter. And guess what? What happened is that this parameter in the URL has been passed to the function, and then it has been passed to our application, and we just returned this parameter here in the page. And of course you can pass it to your template, or you can even here say h1, and then inside that h1 you can pass that parameter P and display it here. Let me save and let me refresh, and guess what's gonna happen. So what's gonna happen is that it's gonna display this parameter in h1 tag. So it worked, and now we know how to pass a parameter from your URL to the function, and then to your function, and then you can use it in your function. But what if we want to pass this parameter from this function, from this URL, and then from this function to this template, to the index.html? Can we do that? The answer is yes, absolutely, we can do that. Let me show you how you can do that. So first of all, I'm going to return here, the template render and then the index.html. And then in order to pass this parameter from the function to this template, to the index.html, you need to say here comma, and then you need to give it a name. You can here say P and then equals to P. And now in the index.html, you can receive that parameter here and display it in, let me say, h1, and then you can display it using the double curly braces notation. So here you can pass the P, the parameter, and if you save and if you refresh your page, guess what? Now we have this parameter displayed in our HTML page. So we can pass it to our HTML. Of course, here it's a little weird because the name here is ambiguous. Let me pass another parameter instead of P. Let's say here hello, and I'm gonna say here also hello, and then I'm gonna say also here hello, and then I'm gonna say also here hello. And if you refresh, you are gonna get an error because we don't have the p parameter. We no longer have the p parameter. Instead, we have the hello. So you need to pass here hello. And if you save and refresh, you'll find that hello is back to your page. And of course, here you can pass another word instead of hello. Let me say hi and hit enter. And now we have hi here in the page itself. So this is how it works. This is how you can pass a parameter from your URL to your page. And yep, that's it. If you have any questions about this video or other video tutorials, leave your questions in the comment section below. And also don't forget to subscribe in order to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.